Hi everybody, welcome back to Lamppost Builds. Today in the What Now workshop, I'm going to be building a new project from scratch. This is something that my father sent me. Thought it would be a really cool idea, and I thought, why not? So I bought the plans for it. And what it is the table saw workstation. So as you can see, it's got some drawers, and then you put your table saw on top, and then it's got a top for the table, basically what it's called a cutoff table. But it also comes, or I should say, you can make a router station out of it. Here's a better picture of it actually. So what you have right here is you have your drawers, your table saw sits here, and then the back of the cabinet actually houses a shop vac, and then you can have a router station here, or you can have a router station in the back. So that's what I'm going to be attempting to build. Now, one of the things about this project is it comes with a full set of plans. It tells you what it looks like. It also gives you all the dimensions of all the pieces of wood you need to cut. Tells you everything you needed material-wise. However, I'm not going to follow these plans only because there's a lot of stuff in here that doesn't need to be done, and that's my opinion. I mean, this is a nice looking cabinet, but that's my opinion. You don't need rabbet joints, you don't need tongue and groove joints, you don't need mortise joints for every single piece of wood. To me, that's just a waste of time. Granted, it looks nice, probably holds together really well, but I have my way of doing things, and that's how I'm going to be building this, my way. So I hope you'll stay tuned. This is probably going to be a multi-part series. It's not something that I can do in a day. It's not even something that I can do in 15 minutes. But I will spare the cutting, sanding, and all that other crap. I'll just post the videos as I get portions done so that you can see how they come together. And as always, if you have questions, let me know along the way. But this will be a multi-part video series. So I hope you will watch the entire thing. And as always, thank you for watching my channel, Lamppost Builds. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is I need to build the frame for the first part, the part that the table saw sits on. Now, these directions show a bunch of 1x4 that's mortised and routed and whatnot. But what I'm going to be using is 2x2. I've built many projects with 2x2 using it as a frame, and then from there I'm going to be putting 3/4 on top of that. So I'm going to get started cutting my pieces for my frame for the one half of the project, and then we're going to move on from there. Okay, so I've got all my frame pieces cut. We'll continue this once I start putting it together, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so we're going to run our drill through here. Oops, we gotta make sure it's clamped right. Might have to add an extra clamp on here, just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. All right. All right, and we'll vacuum that up. And then we will get our screw. We'll run our screw through here to attach this. right, there we go. Let go. Alright, we can let go of that. Alright, now we have one piece attached. Now we just have to do the other three sides. And once that's done, then we'll have our top, our bottom, and then we have to put our uprights in, and then we can start putting plywood on. So I have my top and bottom frame pieces built, and I've got my uprights cut and drilled using my Craig jig. I don't know, maybe you can see the hole here, but the Craig jig makes a nice hole. It basically just allows the screw to go in and allows it to come out the other side without splitting the wood. Now, there should be a little tiny hole at the end of this, but I'm pretty close to where I need to be without having that hole. And the screws that I'm using are, they call them self-cutting screws. So like these right here, you can see that the threads, they have a cutting section on them, so they will cut through the wood without splitting it. But the main thing is you want to be almost all the way through the wood. You don't want to just try to run a screw through, say, a bare piece of wood like this, because it will split. It will split badly, and you're just going to waste wood. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to install these and give us our frame, and then we're going to move on from there. Okay, so I have my frame built for the drawer part of our cabinet. And this is going to have drawers in it. So I'm going to have a drawer here and a drawer here. Next thing I need to do is I need to attach plywood around the side, the top, and the other side. So I'm going to be cutting those and attaching those. That's going to be in the next video. Unfortunately, YouTube is still only allowing me to make 15-minute videos, so I apologize. Otherwise, I could make these a little bit longer, but it's still going to be in parts because there's just too much involved in this project. But there's our frame. Now we just need to put our plywood on, and then we can get our drawers built, and we can get the second part of this going, which is the cutoff table. So thank you for watching my channel. See you next time, the What Now Workshop.